seated. Thank you for attending the June 2021 and 49th Eagle Academy graduation ceremony. Our ceremony will begin with some opening remarks from Miss Sophia Scarlett.
Keep it a little taller. Okay, awesome. Hello, friends and family. I want to start off today by thanking all of you for being here. I've been given the privilege to welcome you all to the 2021 Eagle Academy graduation. This year has been a hectic roller coaster full of ups and downs. Every single one of us has been impacted by these unique circumstances. Between online school and half weeks, I'm sure that we can all agree it hasn't quite felt like a typical senior year. We've had to show ourselves and others how resilient and determined we can be. Students and staff alike have had to make major accommodations to their lives to make it a successful year. For example, school from home for me was difficult. Before COVID, I loved to stay home and have sick days, but then I had no choice but to stay home from school. The classroom I once avoided became my computer screen in my room. It became difficult for me to find relaxation and time for my mental health. When we are in school, I used to get bored out of my mind and just watch the clock waiting for it to end. But this year, I was wishing to go back, to walk the hallways and meet new people. When we finally went back, I was surrounded by kids I had never seen before. It was insanely odd to have gone to a school for 2 years and to not know anyone my senior year. It was a huge adjustment, but it was better than nothing. Now I am happier than ever to say we've made it, Eagles. Whether you're graduating early or late, you still did it. Thank you.
Now, if you would, please rise and face the north end of the stadium as we honor America with the Pledge of Allegiance, which will be led by Eagle Academy student Mr. Christian Bruck.
I pledge allegiance to the flag for the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now, welcome to the podium, our principal, Mr. Jeff Broker.
You made it. I would like to welcome all of our family, friends, and community members here this morning to celebrate the accomplishments of the graduating class of 2021. I would also like to take this opportunity to welcome our distinguished and honored guests on stage this morning. They represent our district and the cumulative efforts made to help to shape and mold all that we do to support our students, their families, and our community as a whole. Once again, we are honored by your presence. Please welcome Superintendent Mr. Corey Wise. Board of Education Director, Ms. Susan Meek. Executive Director of Parker and Alternative Education, Mr. Danny Windsor. Executive Director of West Highlands Ranch, Mr. Ian Wells. Thank you again for your tireless efforts in supporting the students of Eagle Academy High School and the Douglas County School District. I would also like to extend a thank you to our Douglas County communication team for live streaming this ceremony to those unable to be here today. Thank you for your continued support. A very big thank you for our volunteer groups and organizations for their continued generosity in providing a multitude of items to Eagle Academy, its students, and staff by allowing us to help maintain that feeling of family. This is so important to the culture and fiber of our school. Thank you again, volunteers. I've had the privilege to lead Eagle this past 5 years, but I will tell you the secret to our success lies in the wonderful educators and professionals who share in my vision and philosophy, and that is simply meet our kids where they are at as individuals, both academically and emotionally, and nurture and create a school that feels very much like an extended family. Please join me in acknowledging the pulse of Eagle. At this time, I would like to introduce the first of 3 graduation speakers, Mr. Jose Wekesser.
I've had a lot of challenges in my life. Growing up as a child in Paraguay, I dealt with abuse and abandonment. After coming to the United States at the age of 8, I had to adjust to a new culture and adjust to a new language. I had difficulty making friends. By high school, I was bullied a lot and suffered a lot of concussions from playing football. These concussions caused me to experience mental health disorders and severe migraines. When I first came to Eagle, I had a lot of doubts. I was for sure going to be a high school dropout and not meet the right people. I was lost coming to Eagle. I had no confidence in myself. I came to the school thinking it wasn't going to mean anything to me. Little did I know I'd meet friends here that I would consider as brothers and sisters. I have shown myself that anything is possible with the right people around me. I want to thank a few friends for always being there and want to say how proud I am to see these people grow and overcome a lot. Cole, I'm truly proud of how far you've come and how much you've done to become a better person. You've become a brother, but also a family to me. Thank you for coming into my life and for having an impact in my life. I can't wait to see you do amazing things in this world. I've seen you come a long way. When I look at you, I see a part of me who needs guidance. Thank you for coming into my life and for giving me the chance to be your friend. Jonathan, I know you're not here, but I want to thank you for welcoming me into your life and helping me grow as a person. Dominic, a young kid who has a big future ahead of him with many things to come, I want to thank you for letting me be the friend you deserve, but also a friend you can come to when you need anything. Thank you for always making me laugh and for always teaching me new things. Along with my friends, and I have to thank my family. I want to thank my grandparents for always being there and for taking care of me when things got rough. Every teacher that stands here today has guided me to and mentored me to the person I am today. This school has saved me. Mr. Broker took me as his own and made sure I was given the education I needed. Dr. Reach loved me like her own and son, and always was a shoulder I could lean on. Miss Patton was always lenient and understanding of the things I did and said. Mr. Marcouche always made sure I was doing well in all my classes and always made me laugh when I was going through a hard time. Mr. Johnston was always like a coach, talking about sports and always making everything we did fun in class no matter what it was. Rachel, our security guard, was always someone I could joke with and talk to when I would wait for my ride to get me after school. Min Simpson was the crazy teacher who always made me laugh and always made me feel like I had no reason to hide myself. Dr. Harnett is an incredible genius human being I have ever met in my life. Even though I was always lost in your class, you always taught me to always try and to always get out my comfort zone. Miss Wichello, one of the sweetest people I've ever met in my life, someone who would always be there to talk to if I had. I'm sorry, guys. Miss Wichello, one of the greatest people I've ever met in my life, someone who would always be there to talk to if I have something going on. Miss Myers, one of the most caring, incredible teachers I've ever met, always having fun conversations with her and always being there when I needed it, always making sure I was doing good and always reminding us how our schedule was, if it had changed or if it was a regular day. Always putting herself out there for students who needed someone to talk to. Miss Jensen, my mentor, my guidance, someone who I consider to be my best friend, always talking to me and always opening my mind up to new things, a perspective of life. I can't thank you enough for coming into my life and for always hearing me out no matter what I had to say. Thank you for answering my phone calls when I had rough nights and needed someone to talk to. Someone who has witnessed me grow since day one. Someone who has helped me get clean and helped me be the best self I could ever possibly be. Teaching me to handle things no one had ever taught me. Teaching me to slow down my thoughts and always reflect on how things made me feel. Every single one of these teachers here today have helped me become the person I am today. Without these wonderful teachers and family, I wouldn't be here reading this to you. I have come such a long way that I feel proud of myself for how far and how much I've improved on love with myself. I'm the first kid in my family to have a diploma. I stand here today to show you that nobody, thank you. I'm sorry. I have come such a long way, and I feel proud of myself. Always be yourself, no matter how weird you may be or where you come from. People who love you will love you for who you are and accept you for who you are. You'll never be competing against anyone except yourself. Every day it's you against you, and that's how it'll always be. I just want to thank every single teacher who has helped me and been patient with me throughout the few years. I say this with confidence. This is the best high school I have ever gone to. I believe I have accomplished more than I have ever thought I could. I want to thank my dad for everything he has done for me, dealing with me when I was in pain, and for being the best dad I could have ever asked for. Thank you for making me the man I am today. Everything I do has always been for you. Thank you for always listening to me and always guiding me to the right path. I want to thank my mom for always providing and for the hard work she always puts in to feed me and my sister. Thank you, Eagle, for taking me in as one of your own and mentoring me to the beauty of life. I can't thank you guys enough.
And now coming to the stage to give another keynote speech is Miss Alexis Gonzalez.
When I first came to Eagle, it was the day after my 16th birthday, so standing here at 18 is really surreal for me. When I first saw Eagle graduation, it was my sister's, and I didn't think, sorry, sorry, thank you, and it didn't cross my mind that I would ever be having an Eagle graduation of my own, but obviously all of us that come here have a little change of plans. When I came here, I was completely hopeless. It wasn't a second chance or a last choice for me. It was more of just something to do because I needed to go somewhere, have some human interaction. And so when I first came, I was just going to classes, listening, doing my work. And then I started really enjoying coming to school and just having a lot of fun, just hearing Jay yell about the American Revolution, hearing Harnett just go on about things that I would never understand, but it was really great to just hear how his mind worked. And then about a year after I came to Eagle, I was put in a seminar because the job I had was seasonal. So I was put in Collins' seminar, which was very awesome, thank you. And that is where I met my best friend Heidi. So before then, I would just sit in Mama Reach's class during dinner alone, literally just not doing anything, writing lyrics to the songs I was listening to because I didn't know what to do. So thank you to Mama Reach for always having an open classroom for me. But when Heidi first, invited me out to dinner, that was my first friend in like 2 years. It was really nice to just have someone to talk to hang out with. And then that year, I wrote an email to a counselor I had at my online school, EDCSD, Ms. Bleak. When I was there, she was the only one who believed in me, gave me a chance when I really wasn't doing anything. And writing her an email about how well Eagle had helped me, how I had made a friend, how the staff was so welcoming. I had told her recently, 2 weeks ago, my graduation date, and it was just very nice to see how far I had come from the absolute horrible place I had been when I came here. So I just want to thank Eagle for helping me be happy and giving me my best friend. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage our final keynote speaker, Mr. Rami Maliki.
All right, testing. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. My name is Rami Maliki, and I spent my last 2 years here at Eagle Academy. And let me tell you, I wouldn't have rather spent those years anywhere else. I'm going to take you all back to the near end of my sophomore year. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but let's just say I was going through a tough time. I was doing a couple online classes, but I wasn't actually in school, and I really had no idea what my future held. I'd practically given up at this point, but the people around me kept me on my feet. My counselor at the time, Ms. Cheeseman, called me in and asked if I'd be interested in going to an alternative school called Eagle Academy. Initially, I wasn't too fond of the idea, although after a lot of thinking and consulting, my mom convinced me that I should go. My back was against the wall, so I figured I'd give it a shot. I mean, no homework, no Fridays, and I get to sleep in. How could I say no? And then there I was, starting my junior year at Eagle Academy. I was back to getting good grades. I met so many kind individuals and created way more bonds than I thought I would. I finally felt like I was getting my life together. Obviously, though, it was too good to be true. 2020 happened, but what's life without a little challenge? Although it wasn't the same experience, my senior year still definitely taught me many valuable lessons. I learned how to do my laundry, I learned how to do the dishes, and I finally learned how to drive. My mom is elated to be relieved of her Uber duties, that's for sure. I also learned that I'm an artist at heart. The most time I ever spent on my homework was actually my art projects. I always lost track of time because it always freed my mind. This year, I got to know many of my teachers and staff better, which truly meant a lot to me. The staff at Eagle is second to none, and they're what makes this school what it is. The level of understanding and respect that I received and that I saw everyone receive was astonishing. On that note, I want to thank all of the wonderful staff for everything they do. You guys will forever have a spot in my heart. And of course, I have to thank my beautiful family. You might think that having 3 older sisters is tough, and you're right, it is. For real though, Medalia, Rima, Dania, you guys mean the world to me, and my love for you all is unconditional. Then there's my grandma, who we call Tata. She's the real OG. She'll always find time to cook me a meal, even if I'm not hungry. I love you, Tata. To my dad, I want to say that I love you so very much, and I will always be appreciative of how much you believe in me and support me on an everyday basis. And last but certainly not least, my dearest mother. The woman who stuck by my side like glue every step of the way, my ride or die. I don't think I'll ever be able to express the true love and appreciation I have for you and everything you've done. I want you to know that I did this for you, and I will forever cherish this moment that you built me up to accomplish. We did it. I love you, Mama. Thank you.
Please welcome back to the podium Mr. Broker and Superintendent Corey Wise for presentation of the class of 2021.
We're getting ahead of ourselves.
Oh,
Not
my bad.
quite yet. Okay. I want to spend a little bit more time acknowledging the accomplishments of our graduates today. So I would like to bring attention to our graduates sitting before us today and some of the accolades they are wearing as part of the graduation regalia. I would like students wearing the silver cord, signifying the honor roll, which identifies that they have had a GPA between 3.0 and 3.49. Please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. Students wearing a gold cord signifying high honor roll, which identifies that they have had a GPA between 3.5 and 4.0. Please stand and be recognized. We have a student this year who has earned our next honor, and this is in spite of the fact that we did not have a community service requirement this year because of the pandemic. However, this young lady has gone above and beyond. So the student wearing the Columbia Blue Community Service Cord, please stand and be recognized. We have one of our January grads joining us as well today who had the Community Service Cord. In addition, we hand a special pin out to community service students who exceed 150 hours of community service. Our graduate had 154 hours of community service, and she also has that special pin. we introduced another honor cord at this graduation because of our commitment to the arts at Eagle Academy. Students wearing the purple, orange, and red cord signifying completion of a fine arts honor in art, music, or theater. Please stand and be recognized.
You did say that, Corey.
Yep, you got it.
Yep, I got it. In addition to the fine arts cord, students who go above and beyond in meeting additional criteria of this honor is signified with a special pin. If you have that special pin, please stand and be recognized. Students wearing the medallion around their neck with the eagle crest signifies that they have been honored with our Leadership Award. This is our most prestigious honor that we bestow on students at Eagle. Please stand and be recognized. Lastly, I'd like to recognize a few scholarship winners. Our Douglas County School District Perseverance Scholarship, Mr. Kevin Schrag. And this is just another example of our community and how they have wrapped themselves around Eagle Academy by funding the Friends of Eagle Academy Scholarship. The following students have received this honor. Please stand and be recognized. Grayson Ingolby. Daniel Manwaring. Kevin Schrag. And Jose Weckeser. Now, a few parting words for our graduates. It's been a year to remember, hasn't it? March 12th, 2020 will always be remembered because it was the last day our graduates had a normal day of school until recent months. Since that day, we have experienced fear, confusion, frustration, grief, anxiety, depression, and for some of us, loss from this pandemic. Families have had to make adjustments to their daily lives, and the impacts go beyond what we ever could have imagined. Parents, grandparents, siblings, and extended families all of a sudden became co-teachers for their children. We set up makeshift learning environments in our homes, tried tirelessly to set up academic time for our students, and all while continuing to juggle work schedules and the belief that we could create a sliver of normalcy in our lives. We so wanted to just get back to our comfort zone, and many of us were bewildered and angry that this was our new reality. Many times, I too would wonder if I would wake up and this would only be a bad dream. But instead, it felt more like I was caught up in what appeared to be my own Groundhog Day. Teachers and support staff worked tirelessly planning lessons and interventions on two fronts, not knowing if we would return to normal in the upcoming year, if we would continue to work from our homes in what we all now know as e-learning, or the possibility of that all well too known adaptation called the hybrid. Regardless, our jobs that we loved and approached with heartfelt passion became complicated. Not because we are not resilient and caring, but because there were so many intangibles we couldn't possibly plan for. Quite frankly, there wasn't a blueprint. Yes, but educators are a resilient bunch, and Eagle Academy has some of the finest, most dedicated educators one could ask for. Through it all, we never forgot our mission and vision, to meet kids where they are at and personalize their school experience, and it became a new sense of who we are and why we endure. We adapt, We overcome and we succeed because we care so much about our students. And in the end, that is really all the motivation we needed. Although these uncertain times have brought many challenges for everyone, they have also brought us things to be grateful for. Many principals give speeches at graduation about slowing down and appreciating the little things in life. As a result of the pandemic, we have had this opportunity. We've had the time to pause, breathe deeply, and reflect on the things that are truly important. Hopefully, it has allowed us to spend more time with family and truly grow to appreciate those things we often take for granted. You have also shown tremendous care for one another. You have physically distanced yourself from family members for their safety, especially our cherished senior populations. You also learned the ultimate lesson in all of this, and that is simply that our country and world needs to support one another and to lead from a peaceful stance where we can find appreciation for everyone. Class of 2021. You will be the class that has continued to show renewed appreciation for your teachers and your support staff and the lasting relationships that play such a large role in your graduation today. You have embraced these changes, not without its heartache and frustration, but with the real belief that we will all come out of this and we will be okay. So although this pandemic has taken so much from you in your senior year of high school, I truly hope that you see how it has made you much stronger. Take these lessons that you have learned while at Eagle Academy, not just in this past year, but in your school career. All of these experiences, good and bad, have left you with a tremendously strong foundation. Lastly, graduates, you all have left a lasting impression on your old principal. I know that when I hear future students grumble or complain or say things like, "This is too hard, I can't do this, why should I even try?" I will say, let me tell you about this special group of students from the class of 2021. They were the class that was resilient, tenacious, resourceful, creative, and most importantly, kind. A class that stood up in a time of great turmoil and showed they were ready to do their part to make the world a better place. Congratulations, Eagle Graduating Class 2021.
And now, Superintendent Corey Wise will join Mr. Broker for the presentation of the Eagle Academy 2021 graduating class.
This is that moment. Mr. Wise, I hereby attest and confirm that the students seated on stage have successfully completed the minimum required set forth by the Board of Education for Douglas County School District and are deserving of that recognition by presentation of a high school diploma.
Mr. Broker, it's my honor, and I appreciate you sharing more about your senior class. Sophia, you talked about appreciation and not taking things for granted. Jose, you shared more about the relationships and the power of finding yourself and finding your place. Alexis, sometimes we feel isolated or alone, and you accentuated that resilience and those relationships of just having one true friend for what it means to have so many. And Rami, hearing your gratitude, your story, and seeing that little, step up, you represented yourselves and your class and your families and your school. And I'm humbled and proud that on behalf of the Douglas County School District and the Board of Education, we are accepting the 2021 graduating class of Eagle Academy. Congratulations, you did it. Yep, good job. Proud of you.
And now to read the names and present the graduating class of 2021, Mrs. Diane Fern.
Gabriel Sidney Adams.
Step off the front by the yellow line. Okay.
Right here.
Now that you set the stage, the rest will follow. We know there's lines on fields for reasons other than athletics. Good job.
Right here.
Step down. Nice job. Yep. No, you
You get to say something.
I would just like to thank Miss Fern and my family and my parents for always supporting me through the toughest times to make it to this day. And I'd also like to thank Miss Vicello for inspiring me to do photography. Thank you.
Amelia Marie Aguilera.
So I never actually went to Eagle. I only did online, so I don't know any of you. But thank you to all the teachers that I don't know, and all of you that I don't know. And thank you to my family for supporting me, and thank you so much.
Kyler Douglas Brown.
You know, this has been a tough year, but I'd love to thank all the staff at Eagle, all the students, and everyone who helped me through it. Thank you, guys.
Christian Andrew Brook.
I'd like to start off by thanking all the teachers and staff who helped me get to this point. Doesn't matter how we got there, but we got there in the end, so thank you guys.
Ryan Gordon Campbell.
I don't think I need to tell you how hard this year has been, but I'd love to thank my family, the teachers who have helped me, and the class of 2021 for all sticking by me. Thank you.
Maggie Elizabeth Cape. Thank you. It started wobbling. Yeah, it's melting.
I'd like to thank all the important people that came here today for supporting me through this whole journey. Thank you.
Luke Colton Gage Carlson. Look at that smile.
Thank you, everyone.
Jalen Nicole Cortez.
I just want to thank myself.
Elizabeth Margaret Crampton. You got a lot of people who love you.
Friend or sister or who? No idea.
I want to thank my family. I love you so much.
Claire Amanda Deedy.
I just want to thank Miss Fern for everything she's done and all my parents' support. I love you.
Andrew Thomas DeBoer. Good job, Andrew.
I want to thank my friends, family, and all the staff at Eagle Academy.
Kaylee Michelle Farrar.
I just want to thank my family and friends.
Carly Mae Ferguson.
I just want to thank my mom and dad and Mama Reach for saving my life.
Chloe Elise Fettig. Nicely done.
Good catch. Congratulations. Nope.
That's all right.
We got it for you.
Just,
Keep going.
you
We
got
got
it,
you.
huh?
Congratulations. I'll put it right up. You might want to yeah. Sure.
Here's your friend.
We'll just get you to the picture.
There you go.
There you go. That's even better.
I just want to say thank you to everyone for getting me here.
Emily Elizabeth Fontenot.
Congratulations. Love the shoes too, by the way.
Thank you.
I love you!
Well, I want to thank my amazing, crazy family for never giving up on me, all my amazing friends for staying with me throughout everything, this beautiful Eagle Academy staff that pushed me to be the best person I could possibly be, all three of my amazing parents. Thank you guys so much. I love you. And most of all, Mr. Jeff Broker for never giving up on me even when he almost had to. Thank you.
Well done. Great job.
Kaylee Elizabeth Fritchie. Kaylee.
I would like to thank the staff at Eagle Academy and my family for supporting me so much.
Alexis Nicole Gonzalez.
Thank you again, Eagle, for everything. It's been pretty cool.
Grayson Scott Ingleby.
I want to thank the students and staff, more importantly, Dr. Reach, some of the most real people I've ever met.
Alexis Jane Canella Kaikala. Woohoo.
I just want to thank myself for putting in the hard work and my family. Hey!
Braden Morgan Kellogg.
Who would have thought they saw this, huh? All right, now I think the audience deserves. This is the biggest audience I've ever had. Okay, so I think our students deserve a wave from the audience. You know, starting on this side, going to this side. Ready? Whoa! You know, I didn't think I'd be here within the next 10 years, but here we are. And can't say I wouldn't have done it without this amazing staff, amazing school, my family. They pushed me even when I didn't want to be pushed, which I thank them now for. So have a great day, guys. It's pretty hot out. Get some water.
Are you better at this?
I got that, yep.
Thank you. I would probably
No, you're totally good.
cause it too. See, it's melting. Dylan Thomas Krager.
I just want to thank my old man.
Caden Timothy Luke.
Just want to thank Broker for not making us wear the black. I just feel bad for all the staff. It's hot. And I want to thank all my family and friends and the staff, of course. It's been a good one.
Rami Waleed Maliki.
I kind of already gave my thanks, but I want to give a shout out to my best friend Owen and my aunt Mana. Love you guys. Thanks.
Stephen Scott Main.
I just want to thank anyone that never ever gave up on me. Thank you.
Daniel Thomas Manwaring.
All right, I actually have a speech prepared, so bear with me. It's going to take a little bit. Mom, can you hear me okay? Do you have your hearing aids in? Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to leave my sunglasses on because Bruce Willis back here looks really cool with his on too. All right. April 23rd, 2019. I've limited my chances of success based off my ability to perform in high school. Prohibiting myself from seeing any chance of succeeding, this guaranteed wall of failure laid in front of me blocks any sight of hope. Based on my teenage choices, others enforce this idea that I will not have the necessary tools to break this wall down. But accepting failure as truth and not to challenge it will only strengthen it. Failure is growth. I have fallen into a place where accepting failure is the only way of denying its existence. It's my responsibility to change my chances of success. It is up to me to change my definition of failure. This is growth, and accepting otherwise is admitting defeat. I wrote this passage in my notebook the year I began at Eagle. It pained me having to admit that I would no longer be able to attend Mountain Vista because of my poor transcript and attendance. Saying goodbye to a high school experience that used to be appealing to me felt like defeat. I wouldn't be graduating with the friends I'd come so close to, or walking across the same stage as my brothers before me. But my time at Vista was also during one of the hardest times of my life. Beginning something new was necessary to become who I am today. It was because of Eagle that I found it easier to navigate out of this dark time. This change in my life showed me that the definition of success was dependent on my mindset. The teachers and support that were offered to me helped me to understand that just because I had failed, it did not make me a failure. They provided me with the tools to climb over this academic wall that once stood so tall. I'd like to share my gratitude towards the wonderful Eagle staff and teachers who made my high school experience better than I could have imagined. I looked forward to classes, enjoyed the challenge, and finally felt proud to show my parents my report card. A special shout out to Mrs. Garth, Miss Meyer, and Mama Reach, who inspired motivation in me to achieve this academic goal I thought I'd never reach. Almost there. An overdue thank you to Eagle alumna Shannon Meyer for making the switch from Vista to Eagle bearable. The entire Meyer family became a second family to me and provided me with the love and support that brought me to this stage, and I'm forever grateful. Although cliche, I would not be standing on this stage if it weren't for the family that is here today. Those who made the trip out here, I am so excited to share this moment with you all, and I thank you for making the trip. This next section is dedicated to my brothers who I've been reminded there are a lot of, so bear with me. Matt, our passion for the Tarantinos and potentially blowing my car speakers to listen to 90s hip-hop has left me with memories that I will cherish forever. Michael, your love for God put me on a path of understanding and peace that I once denied, and now I am forever grateful for. Daniel 10:11, I dedicate to you. Chris, Our past is a rocky one, but our friendship that bloomed for brotherhood, I hold dear to me. If I could, Uguay Sens would be playing right now. Josh, you need a haircut, but I'm so proud of you, and I cannot wait to see you in these robes next year. You might be the little brother, but I'm so proud of you, and I've always looked up to you. I'm so lucky to call you my brothers and my lifelong friends. I love you all. My final thank you is to the two best parents a son could have asked for. You both were beacons in some of my darkest days. You taught me strength and courage when those qualities seemed so distant from my grasp. Your belief and hope that you trusted in me pushed me to get to this stage, and I'm a better man because of it. So close, I stood to a ledge that you pulled me away from, and I dedicate this speech and diploma to you both. Should you miss me when I'm gone, notice the birds and the dragonflies that come across your path, for I am with you as you were for me. It seemed like this place was impossible to reach. Turning to drugs and alcohol as an escape from the challenges high school threw at me was so much easier than standing up and facing them. I'm proud to be walking off this stage a changed man, a diploma in hand, a cord and medals around my neck, and a heart full of excitement for the future to come. I'd like to conclude with a passage from Alexander Dumas's The Count of Monte Cristo. Life is a storm, my young friend. You will bask in the sunlight one moment, be shattered on the rocks the next. What makes you a man is what you do when that storm comes. You must look into that storm and shout, "Do your worst, for I will do mine." Then the fates will know you as we know you. Thank you.
Max William McClelland.
I just want to thank my parents, my aunt, my uncle for sticking with me, no matter what path I chose. I want to thank my brother Mikey for always being there for me, being a good influence on me, and everyone else who showed up. I love you. My friends, shout out to Grayson, he became my best friend. Shout out to my teachers. I never hated coming to class. I love coming to school every day, and just thank you for making it special. And special shout out to Rachel. You were my best friend.
Amanda Rachel Magruder.
I want to thank my amazing family, my amazing boyfriend, but I'd love to thank myself because it's been 3 high schools, 4 years, and I'm here graduating with a 4.0 GPA.
Michael Gage McMullen. That's okay. That's all right. There you go.
Congrats. How are you doing?
I'm great.
I got you my pair. Give me a sec,
Man, I really can't believe we got this, to be honest. It was either this or my mom was going to ground me. I mean, like she was going to put me 6 feet underneath the ground. For real, thank you to all my family and all my friends and all the staff and everything like that. It's been real, yo.
Jacob Dale McNutt.
I would like to thank my family, friends, and the staff at Eagle. Thank you.
Javier Eduardo Mendoza.
I just wanted to thank my family right over there. Mainly my sister. She just stuck with me this whole time, and my brother and sister-in-law gave me a place to stay, and I'm just so proud of them and happy about them.
Diego Joseph Morales. Diego.
I would just like to thank my mom, my dad, and all my family, and all the Eagle staff, because you guys are amazing. Thank you.
Kendall Corinne O'Neill.
Miss Kendall, please remember you say this day would never happen. You proved yourself wrong.
I just want to say thank you to everyone who helped me get to this point.
Heather Ann Pate.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I wrote a little something. Good morning, Eagle students, staff, and families. My name is Heather Pate, and I just wanted to take a few minutes of your time to thank some amazing people who've helped me get here today.
and to those who've made incredible impacts on me and my life. First, I wanted to thank my family who got me the help that I needed to get here today and for pushing me to be my best self and never giving up on me even when it was hard for me not to give up on myself. Also, I wanted to thank all of my friends for being the most kind-hearted people and for being the best friends and supporters I could have ever asked for. All these people, family, and friends have made each and every day more enjoyable. Thank you for continuing to help and push me to stay sober. Today, I am 23 months sober, which is a huge accomplishment for me. That I could not have done alone. All I can say is, my goodness, it is finally good to have my life back again and to have rebuilt all the broken relationships. I definitely wanted to thank every single teacher or staff at Eagle, but that would take way too much time. I wanted to personally thank a few teachers who made true impacts on my life while I was here. First, I wanted to thank my wonderful and goofy math teacher, Mr. Jensen. He did something for me that no math teacher has ever been able to do. Taught me math. He taught me in a way that I was finally able to understand, so much so that I went from having an F to an A and was finally able to pass my tests, finish my work, know what I was doing, and be able to help other students. Thank you, Mr. Jensen, for showing me that math really isn't that horrible, and thank you for being such an incredible teacher. I also want to give a huge thanks to Mama Reach for being the most inspirational teacher in person. You show You show so much love no matter what. Your strength inspires me every single day. Thank you for teaching me how to make baby hats, and for being a teacher that makes students excited to come back to school the next day. Miss Fern, thank you for giving me an outlet and for continuing to push me every week. Your kindness shines so brightly. Thank you for your never-ending support. This school has done incredible things for so many people. I never thought that I'd be able to finish high school and to be walking across this stage like I am today. But here I am, graduating on time with a 4.0 GPA. Thank you for all the incredible memories I'll remember forever. Thank you.
Apparently, we have an eagle flying overhead this morning. That's amazing. Heidi Margaret Fort Miller. I thought it was just balloons.
I'd like to say thank you for my wonderful mom, my two sisters, my dad, and my wonderful guinea pig who has seen me go through middle school, high school, and a first semester of college. Thank you.
Tyrus Wesley Pierce.
You know, of course, thanks to my family for pushing me to be here, but like most importantly, thanks to the staff because they're the most beautiful people you could ask to help run this school, and they're just amazing. Thank you.
Sophia Ray Scarlett.
I'd like to say thank you for my parents for always being there for me. Thank you to Mama Reach, Miss Meyer, Miss Wichello, my friends Liz, Carly, and Jill, and especially Rachel Brecky.
Kevin Daniel Schrag.
Yeah, they are.
I'd like to say thank you to my mom and coach and my friends, and especially Eagle Academy. Thank you for giving me a chance.
Jose Rodrigo Weckesser Coronel.
I just want to thank my family, my grandparents especially, for coming out from Kentucky and making time to come see me graduate. Thanks, Dad, for everything you've done, and my mom, and my sister, of course. And I just want to thank every single staff here. Thank you for everything that you've done for me. Thank you.
Grayson Kate Weisler.
We made it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the June 2021 Eagle Academy graduating class. And now, welcome to the stage for a special announcement for the graduating class, Mr. Dylan Krager.
I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Let's turn them tassels.
Here to offer congratulations on behalf of the Eagle Academy staff, Miss Anna Jensen.
Who's Anna? This is Lisa. Thank you, Jay. I promise, guys, so sweet to see you sitting here today. I promise not to be too verbose because I'm hotter than a you fill in the blank under this thing. Oh my gosh, congratulations to all of you from all of us. You did it. You made it to the finish line in what will go down arguably as the most unusual year of any graduating class. I should say a year and a half. It was a year of ongoing uncertainty, perpetual change, and at times utter confusion. All the times you'd ask me, what's going on? What are we doing? I would say, go ask Miss Juliana. She is all-knowing, all-doing. She is Eagle. Everybody give Miss Juliana a hand. All joking aside, though, we are so proud of you for just kind of staying on track. You impressed us with your ability and especially your willingness to shift and adjust as we would pivot from one thing to the next, whether it was, online learning, fully remote, hybrid with e-learning, back to full-time in person, the masks, the distancing, the contentious political atmosphere, all of it. You rolled with the punches. You went with the flow, and you kept your eyes on the prize, and that's why you're sitting here today with your diplomas. So from all of us to all of you, congratulations. And as we congratulate you and we say goodbye, I want to take a minute just to try to encapsulate for everyone just what this place called Eagle Academy is, who we are, all of us. What happens here? What do we do? It's a special place. And in doing so, I hope to leave you with a thought and a belief that may propel you forward or keep you afloat in years to come when you're low and feeling that there's little hope. All of us at some time in our life have come across someone or something that is in need of care, in need of help, in need of repair. It could be a limping baby bunny, a little bird that's fallen from the nest. It could be a kitten that's been mauled by a dog. It could even be a dying houseplant on the sale rack, whatever. What happens next is threefold. There is a picking up, a holding, and a putting down. All three of these actions are vital, but it is in that holding that the magic really happens. As I look out at all of you today, and knowing so many of you intimately, as Ms. Furr and Ms. Garth, those of us that are doing the counseling, we get to know you a little better, a little closer. I know that when you came to us, you were a bit hurt, a little bit broken, a bit discouraged. And when you got that interview with us and you received that call or that notice from Mr. Broker, Dr. Manns, Miss Juliana, that you'd been accepted, that was the picking up. Eagle picked you up. And then you were held. For some of you, it was just a quarter or two. But for most of you, it was a lot longer than that. For some of you, it was as much as 3 years. And in that holding was a lot more than just teaching. There was a lot of love, a lot of nurturing, healing, shaping, molding. You may not have even realized that you were being held, but you were. I'll give you some examples. In that holding were all those times that Mama reached, for example, shed a tear, put her arm around you and said, come on, baby, I know you can do this. I've seen her do it 1,000,000 times. In that holding were all the times that Miss Fern or Miss Garth or I sat quietly with you and talked you through some of the most difficult personal struggles that you were going through in your time with us. The countless hours we spent counseling you towards giving up hurtful habits and unhealthy dependencies. In that holding were all the times as well that you were held accountable. All the times that somebody like Miss Brecky or Mr. Hoagland pulled you aside and tore into you in a real and genuine way because they got wind that you were doing some stuff that you ain't supposed to be doing. And you know what those things are. In that holding were all the second and third chances that you got from admin. And all the times that just about every teacher skipped in or came early, stayed late, to give you the help you needed to pass their classes. In that holding was all the times you were greeted at the door as you came up the steps with a hello, by your name, because we see you. How are you? How you doing? All the times you were bid farewell at the end of the night with bubbles and I love yous and a food pack. But like everything, as they say, all good things must come to an end. So there ultimately came a time to start putting you down. And that putting down started with Miss Talmadge making sure the stars were aligned with regard to credits and Miss Quintana, are the work hours there? Miss Garth getting with you to talk about post-grad plans and needs. Mr. Broker and company, Mr. Johnston making final plans for graduation. And now here we are today, and you're here, and we put you down gently. And we hope that you'll run off happy and healthy and all the wiser. Real quickly, I thought of something this morning that's really appropriate. And yes, I remember I said I wouldn't be verbose. In 1990, when the spacecraft Voyager 1 left its planetary neighborhood for the outer fringes of the solar system, the late great planetary scientist Carl Sagan asked the engineers if they would turn it around just one last time to get a shot of its home planet, our home, Earth. The image that it caught shows Earth as a tiny spot of light in the center of scattered light rays because the picture was taken so close to the sun. Sagan referred to that shot of Earth as a pale blue dot. And in his book, A Pale Blue Dot, he marvels at how strange it is to contemplate that everything that's happening and exists on that pale blue dot is real. As you leave us today and leave Eagle and all it's been to you, it too may come to seem like a pale blue dot in the distance. And you too might wonder, was that really real? Did I really experience that? Did all that happen? And is it possible again? And you'll know that it is because you experienced it. So in closing, I'll ask you, graduating class, pay it forward. Do good in this life. Help where you can. And avoid the impulse to get behind, support, follow, emulate anyone or anything that simply merely appeals to your base instincts. Those uglier base instincts that we try to be better than. Be better. And stay true to the core values that were instilled in you here. And lastly, in the words of Captain Spock of the USS Enterprise, in my favorite Star Trek movie, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, he says, and I can do it, remember, live long and prosper. Thank you all.
And now to close out our graduation ceremony, please welcome back to the stage Mr. Daniel Manwaring.
it's really hot, so I'll make it really quick, I think. All right. Before we close Eagle Academy's Class of 2021 graduation ceremony, I'd like to congratulate my fellow graduates. I've had the opportunity to observe and engage with this class. Qualities of determination and conviction shone through walls. The challenges the pandemic threw at us put a strain on our abilities to perform at our best, but yet we persevered to get to this pivotal milestone. Graduating from Eagle is a different kind of achievement. For many of you, making it these 4 years or more were the least of your concerns. Dealing with family matters, mental health, addictions, or not knowing where you'd sleep that night are just some of the issues that our Eagle students might have dealt with. But the robes that drape you and the stage you plant your feet on show that no matter what life throws at you, you get back up. Not only were you able to push yourself, you lended a helping hand when you saw it was needed, found joy and laughter in the relationships with teachers and friends, and most importantly, you graduated. If you're like me, this day at some point seems so distant and almost impossible. Today is a milestone not only for conquering high school, but overcoming life's challenges. So take the time to celebrate and enjoy this great achievement. I would like to conclude today's proceedings with a few things I learned over my high school career. Whenever people question the mistakes we were making, "I'll figure it out," was always a response that followed. Will we seem lost and from our path? This is the beginning of when we become who we are supposed to be. It is in the hurdles we climb over that we become stronger, in the silences we listen, learning to be patient, and in a storm you shout, "Do your worst." No one ever really figures it out, but the struggles we face mold us into the best versions of ourselves. No matter what path you choose after today, there will be challenges and times when you feel like quitting, but if you should take anything away from today, there isn't anything you can't do. You are all incredibly strong and brave, and the world is out there for you to explore. So be daring and adventurous. Hold love, family, and friendship above all else. I wish you all the best of luck, and I'm extremely humbled to be graduating with such an astounding class. Remember, once an Eagle, always an Eagle. Graduates, and now my fellow alumni, this concludes Eagle Academy's Class of 2021 graduation ceremony. Congratulations.